I don't know if you know, but since Jeannie May passed, I've been keeping an eye on her properties for her. I think it's time we gave everything back to you, so take this key and make yourself at home at our motel. It'll open the room on the second floor, closest to the lobby. Hope it suits you.
Excellent. That's very convenient because in the last one I was talking about not really having a base of operations, and just like that, we now have a base of operations. It's almost like I had a thought, I wonder if there's something in Novak, because it sure seems like there should be, based on it being a pretty important location early in the game. And then I went and checked, and I had to reload the game because Cliff immediately just, well, had that dialogue you just heard. So last time around, we went wandering through the Sunset Sarsaparilla factory, and that was a good old time. It really was, and still not sure how to get through a couple of doors in there, because there were a couple of doors that we could not get through, and it could be that, I didn't mean to grab the water, by the way. It could be that we cannot get through them because we still need something else that is not part of, you know, the standard, just a regular key card. It could be part of the whole star, Sunset Sarsaparilla star thing. Not entirely sure. Just the same, I'm going to go ahead and take all the crap off of everyone, and I'm going to move things around, and I will be back with you in just a moment when I get rid of at least 234 pounds of equipment. I've asked Veronica to return to the 188, not because I'm in any way, shape, or form disappointed with her, just because I want to get Raoul to come along with us.
Oh, it's you. You need something repaired or something? Anything's better than staying here. Let's go.
Alright, we got the regular maintenance perk, which, I don't even know what that is. What does that perk do? Regular maintenance. Well, Raoul is a companion. The condition of weapons and armor decays more slowly. Excellent. So, now that we have Raoul to come and hang out with us, which, I mean, we could have gone, I don't even remember the dude's name, Alex or something? I don't know. I don't remember being particularly interested in him, and honestly, when we found Raoul, I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure this is Danny Trejo, and I am here for Danny Trejo. Let me just say. So we're going to bounce back to the Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters and then move north, and I actually meant to sell some stuff, so next time we find a trader. Compared to where we had been, we're running pretty light right now, pretty lean, really. We're at like 150 some odd pounds out of 210, or weight units, I don't know, whatever. We went into the factory on the other side there. We didn't really get to see the front of it now that I think about it. I should have spent more time over there, but, well, there you go. Here, if I do this, nope, if I do this, you can sort of see the front of it. There you go. Big bottle. It's a bottle cap that's open. Makes sense. Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters and all. At this point, it's mostly just back to the explorationing and stuff. And I recognize that may or may not be an actual word. We have not been over here, but we do have a pawn shop somewhat nearby, which might be convenient. Doesn't look like any of the rooms in this motel are accessible. That's kind of a disappointment, so that tells me that's not something we can actually go into. And it looks like a lot of these maybe are not too, which that's kind of interesting and disappointing all at the same time. Nothing in that truck either. Okay then. And you could just see right there, we're actually at 147 pounds, even lighter than I thought. Where are we compared to the pawn shop? Still north. So technically we're at the point where we could start cutting to the west, but I believe we really do need to continue going north to follow the road. And at some point here, I don't know. I suppose maybe we could have tried to just jump over the hillside, so to speak, to get there, but nah, it's fine. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff growing over here. Definitely got people living over here if I had to take a guess. I don't remember. Do you even have a weapon on you?
I'm sure you'll be fair and equitable, boss.
I mean, I'm assuming you have... Yeah, you have your revolver. Okay. I will be fair and equitable. That is my middle name. It's actually not, but that would be interesting if it were. We've discovered the Thorn, and I don't really remember much about this other than, yeah, I thought maybe that would go down, and it does. Kind of got like a very vague idea of what this place is, but I don't know.
New Vegas. Paradise? My ass.
Unimpressed with New Vegas, apparently. Okay, what about you?
New Vegas. Paradise my ass.
You are at least consistent in your story. Well, I guess since we're here, we might as well go downstairs and see where the Thorn, or what the Thorn is. Oh, hey.
Watch out for fiends.
Okay. Good advice. Oh, did I? Uh-oh. I don't know if did I drop a weapon I shouldn't have? I might have. Because, yeah. Well, here, let's put a gun on number 1. I don't know what should have been on there. I thought it was the submachine gun, but apparently it was not. So here we are in the Thorn. Can we tell what it is? Not from here. Can we tell what it is from over here? Yes, indeed. It is exactly what I thought it was. Let's talk to you.
Enjoy the show. And don't give us a reason to shoot you, okay?
Okay. Is there anyone here we can talk to who is a named person? Because that would be very, very helpful toward actually understanding what's going on here. And right now, it doesn't really look like anyone is named. You're a citizen, you're a guard. You're a citizen. You're a guard. I mean, we sort of could maybe possibly make our way there. Let's go down this way, see if any of these people want to talk. Guard. Red Lucy.
I remember if I had seen you here before. I'm sure of it. What do you want?
I mean, actually, just curious, what's this place?
The clamor of our bloodthirsty crowds reaches every corner of the wasteland. But I'll pretend that your ignorance doesn't offend me, stranger. This is the Thorn. Here's where the strong make a name for themselves, and the weak are fed to the jaws of hell. You can bet on the contenders. Or, if you have what it takes, be one of the contenders. Be warned. The Thorn demands respect. Break the rules, or offend me in any way, and I'll gut you open for all to see.
Okay. Wow, there's so many things here. Gosh, where do we even... Let's ask about her.
Mind?
Wow. How did you become the master of the Thorn?
The Thorn is my master, not the other way around. I live to make our kin able to transcend their limitations. Our land is harsh and hostile. Our lives are cheap and fragile. Death is our assured fate, striking when least we expect it. The Thorn awakens us to the truth. Here we escape from our bonds and choose the moment of death against the will of destiny.
I love how the first one is the PC trying to pick up on this character, which might not be a good idea because she said if you offend me in any way, I'll gut you. I don't really care what she thinks about the rest of this place. So, what are the rules of this place?
The rules are simple. My creatures fight for our pleasure. You can bet on a contender and earn double if you choose the victor. But you can get a bigger share if you risk your skin in the Thorn. Win a fight, and I'll give you a meaty cut of the earnings. I won't tolerate anyone that interferes with the fights. Offend me, and your blood will be the next to spill. Other than that, anything goes.
So, what's fighting in the next match?
Giant rad scorpions are about to battle in the Thorn.
I want to fight.
And I won't stop you, stranger. What's the name of your death wish?
I mean, if you're doing giant rad scorpions, then let's do giant rad scorpions.
Giant rad scorpions make deadly opponents. How many can you take on, stranger?
That's a good question. One's probably good for now.
You've got yourself a deal. Get to your cage and ready your arm.
Now, I don't remember, just straight up, what all of this entails, so, I guess we can kind of use whatever weapon we want, would be my hunch. And if we're gonna have, you know, a rad scorpion to contend with, then it seems to me that I might as well start off with a sniper rifle and do what I can to weaken it before it gets closer. Because, you know, giant rad scorpion and all. My bad! I waited too long. Run away! Maybe. Oh, how you doing? Yeah, we got it, no problem. Well, we probably could have done 2 of them, but it would require a little bit of running around and... I don't know, whatever. Okay, we're done? We're done here. I hope someone bet against us, like a lot of people, so that we can maybe make more money? I'm not sure how that works. But either way, I would like to get our cut. So we'll go talk to Red Lucy over here, who is very friendly. Red Lucy!
Well done,
40 bottle caps.
Here's your
That's it.
share.
I feel kind of ripped off, but I'm good with this for right now. I don't want to hang around and do a bunch of arena stuff. That's not really what I wanted to do, but as soon as I saw this place, I was pretty sure that's what it was. We can get out of here. So we've entered West Side.
We don't need the NCR.
Okay, you clearly don't because you have your own militia. I mean, you are the militia, but whatever. If we were to look at the main world map, I think maybe we'll be able to find the pawn shop here, and then we're going to exit out of this area to go down the road where we're trying to get to anyway. So this all kind of works out for us. So let's just kind of fill in some of the gaps here and see what sort of interesting stuff we can find. This is a liquor store. Klamath Bob's Liquor Store. Sure. I mean, we don't really need any liquor, but I am curious what he has.
Howdy. Name's Bob, but folks around here call me Klamath Bob. What can I do you for?
I take it you're from Klamath?
Yeah, good old Klamath. Not a bad place if you like hunting, eating, and skinning geckos all day. It's a pretty dull place, but I hear there was a bit of excitement when this tribal from Arroyo came to town years back. All before my time, though.
Okay, let's see what you have for sale.
All right, then. Hopefully I've got...
I'm not really going to bother and wait for him to finish that line of speaking stuff, so I hope you don't mind. I'm debating if I want to sell the incinerator now, or I think actually I meant to put that back in storage, because what I was really thinking about was using the other incinerator to repair it further, because I think it might be worth more money if we do it that way. Let's see what he has for weapons. He doesn't have any weapons, so that's okay. He's got some random stuff that'll help us out. No stim packs, though, and then a lot of random miscellaneous stuff. He does not have a Sunset Sarsaparilla star cap, so we'll just go ahead and accept that. That's fine.
Nope.
We'll take a couple hundred caps for stuff that we really don't care about. Nuka-Cola Victory. It's funny, I left all of the Nuka-Cola back at the motel room, because I figured we don't ever use it, mainly because one of the mods I'm running, and I still haven't bothered to figure out which. I mean, I haven't yet had time to do the extensive testing required to determine which mod is in fact conflicting with that. So we really don't have any use for Nuka-Cola right now when we still have tons and tons of Sunset Sarsaparilla. Effectively, they cover the same thing. I don't know, do we really need to go into the cistern? I guess, I mean, I'm thinking that, oh, okay, I was thinking this maybe had some area that we could go down into, and it was, you know, like a big explorationing. We can heal up that way using the water valve without getting any radiation. That's interesting. This place is probably in better condition for having the cistern than others, because that means they're getting actual decent water.
Some cons got corded in the ruins of Boulder City, but the NCR let them go. That's unusual.
Okay. Yeah, they did, actually. I might know one or two things about that, come to think of it. So we'll kind of go this way and maybe check out the rest of this place and see if there's anything of interest here. We cannot get into the B&K cleaners. That's kind of disappointing. And it doesn't look like we can get into Smitty's. Also disappointing. But here is the pawn shop, and I believe we can get into the pawn shop. Judah.
You don't strike me as someone down on their luck. What brings you to Westside?
I don't know. I mean, that's a weird way to say what brings me to Westside. What do you do in Westside?
I help tend the crops, stand watch for fiends, and generally help keep things civilized.
That sounds important. How long have you lived in Westside?
Couple of years now. I was a trader for a while, but got tired of all the walking. Westside was a good place to settle down as any.
Okay. Have a good day, sir. Let's go into the pawn shop. We'll see if Miguel here, or whoever... Nope, it is Miguel.
If you're down on your luck and need some caps, I buy just about anything. Of course, I've also got plenty of things for sale, too.
So, what do you have for sale? Because I suppose at some point we also need to sell a bunch of drugs, which, you know, it is what it is, right? But we probably should sell a bunch of... Ooh, you've got another lever-action shotgun. I say another, I mean, we don't have one yet. Ooh, zap glove. That sounds kind of fun. Some spiked knuckles. I don't know if I've... You know, it's funny, now that I think about it, I don't know if I've ever done a sort of unarmed or fist sort of run. I mean, power fist, yes, but that's kind of cheating in a way. He does have some armor here. Nothing, I don't think, that we really want. Although the combat helmet might end up being better than our trooper helmet. I'm not sure. It's got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, some ammunition and other things I imagine he will have. I'm just kind of going through here very quickly. Yeah, see, there's some 556 hollow point. That might not be bad to have. Okay, I'm good with everything for right now. That's okay. We don't need to spend any more time on that. I'm fine with this. And then I don't think we can really do... We can break down, but we still don't really have anything that we need. Like, we just don't have lead. I guess at some point I gotta collect lead if I really actually care to make stuff, and I just haven't bothered. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. So I think this part of town, more or less, leads us to where we... This place looks familiar to me. The Casa Madrid apartments.
Hi.
He has an interesting name.
Myself Abish. My pleasure is unmarked. Goodbye.
Okay. Nice talking with you, I guess. Can we get out of here now? Because I actually would like to get out of this place at this point. I think... I think I've done enough wandering around.
I got nothing you need. If it's ass you're looking for, talk to Pretty Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, beat.
Why are you talking to me, man? I'm trying to relax here. Got it?
Okay.
What do you even mean? He's Dermot. Dermot knows how to work salvage better than any man I ever met. Doesn't go asking questions all day, neither.
Okay, then.
Fuck off.
Wow, people are very friendly here. Have you noticed that? Very friendly. Where in the world would you go if you were looking for an exit out of this place? Probably around the corner and then out. Good grief. I have had enough of Westside for at least a solid 10 minutes. Back in the wasteland, we can now fast travel to the Westside West entrance if we need to. Don't really know that we need to anytime soon. I suppose if we wanted to do something like a little more, I don't know, arena fighting and stuff, we could, but I don't know that I care that much to do that. It's, I don't know. Most games that have that sort of gladiatorial combat thing, you know, I'll do a little bit of it, but I won't do much. Like one of the ones I kind of like how it works in Knights of the Old Republic. I mean, not to spoil things too much, but there is a little bit of that in the early part of the game, and you can just kind of rip through the fights in pretty short order and then be done. It's great. And it is sort of part of one of the quest lines too. So bonus, it's not just a random side thing. There is actual rhyme and reason, sort of, to doing some of it. It's great. Wow, someone was definitely vaporized here. I mean, look at this. Griffin wears a sacked caravan. We'll go ahead and take that, and we'll take some free psycho. Oh, look at that. There's a plasma rifle just lying around. That seems like something that you wouldn't just leave on the roadside, and yet there it was. I'm not sure at this point, but I'm thinking because we are getting up to the way northwest of this map that we've kind of entered into an area that's a little more challenging than it otherwise might be for some other areas. And as you can see here, I think we just have to basically follow the highway, and it's going to turn off at some point to the left, and then we'll be able to continue on. Oh, there is... Let's go up there. I see a building up there. It's like a little hideaway or something. We'll be able to turn down the road and then continue our way to Jacobstown, at which point, well, ideally we'll be able to get Rex the care Rex needs. I honestly don't remember if we have everything we need for Rex. I'm kind of hoping we do, because that would be cool. And if not, well, we'll figure it out along the way, right? That's kind of the fun of all of it. Maybe this isn't? No, I saw a door. I remember seeing a door. Yeah, there it is. See? Look at that. There's a door. The Followers' Safe House. Okay. We don't have a key, and so this is a faction place. And we are not aligned with that faction, at least not aligned well enough to be able to get inside. So that's kind of a shame, because we have kind of worked with the Followers in a couple of, well, at least one capacity, so... maybe that'll be something we got to work on a little more in the future. I mean, at some point, we're going to have to pick an ending. And I don't know if they have an ending. Like, I just straight up don't even remember. And don't spoil it. It's okay. I'm not asking for the answer to that. But at some point, we will probably strengthen our bond with at least one or two other factions. And then that's likely going to result in decreasing our reputation with others. And I say that having not decided which faction or factions we want to align with, never mind which one or two we want to annoy. So that's just going to kind of happen organically. I'm not super concerned about that at the moment. It's kind of like when we get to that point, we'll make that decision. But we're not at that inflection point just yet. We do have plenty of time to continue doing other things, at least a solid 2 or 3 episodes worth. Yeah, probably more than that. We are still climbing, man. We are just climbing right now. A couple thousand feet to go. We're actually pretty close to the place. I mean, could be sprinting, and that would make it go a little bit faster, but I also do have slight concerns about running out of stamina, especially if, you know, a Deathclaw or something shows up and gonna want stamina. Cat, you're walking on my mouse. I know you want something, but it's going to take a minute. Hey, look at that. We found some trees. Very interesting. I mean, to this point, it's all been, you know, like yuccas and that sort of stuff. But now we have found some actual trees. I mean, that kind of looks like birch right there, if I had to guess. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. We found a different part of the region, like a whole kind of different biome in a way. That's good stuff. I like that. I like that a lot. And it makes me wonder what else is over here. Because there's a lot of stuff that we can go run out to. I mean, just kind of looking where this is. Yeah, I think we probably could have cut through here. I mean, it kind of looks like there's a little bit of a canyon that goes through right there. It makes me think that there might be like a vault or something around here too. We're not going to go too far in this direction, but oh yeah, there we go. Oh, really? That's what we're... Okay. Where is everyone, by the way? Now that I think about it, I haven't seen anyone in a while. Wonder if we left our followers back at... where would they be? Yeah, they're back there. That's why all of those things were there, because they got left at the Thorn. Well, we don't need them for right now. We'll go collect them a little later on. I think I'm just going to stick to getting back to the road, and we'll call this one good where it is. I need to finish shooting that mantis. It's probably annoyed with me, but it'll get over it. We'll get to Jacobstown in the next one. We'll go back and pick up our companions once we have somewhere to fast travel. And we will start the quest line, the real quest, to fix Rex on the next one. Catch that one, till, and thanks for watching. See you later.